Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Friday, 22nd August 2025, Aries. You might have some important tasks to do at home, but unexpected visitors might have other ideas for your day. Don't get angry or frustrated. Explain what's going on and make arrangements to meet your friends later. They'll probably understand, so there's no need to try to play host when your mind is somewhere else. Taurus, electronic communication could be difficult today. Everything that could go wrong might go wrong. Phones, emails, copiers, driving a car could land you in impossible traffic. If you really need to speak to someone, the best thing to do may be to take a walk or go see them in person. Gemini, money problems may seem to be escalating and you could be hard-pressed to find a way to deal with them right now. The situation is temporary. Put your paperwork aside for now. If you wait a day until you're feeling a little less stressed, you'll be able to get a better handle on the situation and juggle your budget in order to make it all work. Cancer, your four walls could seem to be closing in on you today. You might feel that you'll go crazy if you don't get out for a while. Responsibilities may keep you indoors anyways. It's important to get out. Take a brisk walk around the neighborhood, run a quick errand, return to a book or library. They should bring back some relief to you. Leo, sudden psychic insights that seem important could come to you today, but you could be confused about their meanings. This might bother you today unless you write your thoughts down. Sometimes the process of recording your ideas can bring an insight meaning to light. If this doesn't help, keep your notes until tomorrow. Things should become clearer by then. Virgo, you and some friends might spontaneously decide to do something adventurous, such as take a trip out of town. This might be fun. Make sure you go somewhere that one of you know fairly, or the slight danger that you might get lost or hit traffic at the wrong time. Also make sure that others know where you are so no one worries. Libra, news of unexpected career breaks could come your way today. This can be exciting and it should make a big difference in your life. This time definitely calls for some modesty. If you act too proud or thrilled, you might stir some envy among your colleagues and this could come back to haunt you later. Save your excitement for you and your family. Scorpio, are you taking a long distance trip by air? Postpone it if you can. It might end up being slow and tedious. If you must travel, be prepared for delays, lost luggage and bad weather. Travel light. Be at the airport early and take some reading material. If you're planning a trip, don't confirm the arrangements or the same effect might apply when you do travel. So please wait some days. Sagittarius, your subconscious mind is active today and you might have psychic insights with some old dreams. However convoluted they may be, they're trying to tell you something, possibly about your relationship with a friend or love partner. Make a list of the symbols and then figure out what they mean to you. The symbols in these dreams are probably all very personal. Capricorn, this isn't a good day to get together with your romantic partner or even talk on the phone at length. Keep your conversations brief and make arrangements to meet in a few days. Your friend could be in a very agitated state of mind and might take offense at an innocent remark from you. This could cause an unpleasant quarrel, so please be patient. Aquarius, some technological gadgets that you make copious use of may go out of whack today. This could prove frustrating for you, but don't vent your frustration. That wouldn't help. Stay calm and call in a professional to fix the problem. Think of the expense as a contribution to your own mental health. Pisces, if you're single, you might meet someone new and exciting today. You might feel this is the perfect partner for you, but be cautious. This wonderful new person may have money problems or be jealous and possessive. Move ahead if it feels right. But also move ahead with caution and don't be swept off your feet until you're certain that this person is for you. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Friday, August 22nd, 2025. Do have yourself a blessed, safe, and wonderful day.
Beautiful good morning to you, DBS family. It's Monday. We're back at it again, aren't we? Of course, I know you had a fantastic weekend, and even if you didn't, well, this show is here to change your mood and get you up and running, all right? Good morning to you once again. Now, you know the drill. Before we get into the amazing show ahead of us, let's hear what the news desk has to say. Stick around. This is DBS Morning. We'll be right back.
Hey, time now for the news. My name is Timothy Polion. Member of Parliament for Babonneau, Dr. Virginia Albert Poyet, says her constituency is poised to play a leading role in agriculture and agrotourism, with several new projects on the horizon. The minister underscores efforts to attract young people into agriculture, pointing to greenhouse programs at Babonneau Secondary, Babonneau Primary, and other schools, where students are exposed to modern farming techniques such as hydroponics and aquaponics.
We really trying hard to get the young people to go into agriculture. And for us to do that, we have to start from the schools. And interestingly, about 3 of the schools in the Babonneau constituency have greenhouses. So therefore, these schools are practicing some level of farming. The Babonneau Secondary School, they have the aquaponic and hydroponic agriculture in the schoolyard. In Debara, they have the greenhouse. In Fontasso, they have greenhouse. And in Babonneau Primary, they have greenhouse. They have land space for them to engage in agricultural programs.
Looking ahead, Dr. Albert Poyot revealed the plans with Canadian partners, the Messiah Group, to revive the long-dormant agro-processing plant in Fontasso and to develop a bigger digester project that would generate renewable energy from local waste. In other news, after 2 election defeats in Mico South, Government Senator Gibeon Ferdinand is stepping aside, making way for fresh leadership. In a move he says was made independently and in the best interest of his party, Ferdinand has announced he will not contest the upcoming general elections.
But because there had not been a public announcement of a new candidate, I suppose the media had not found it necessary to ask me. But we are very happy that we have a new candidate, Dr. Chandra Haraxon. Very well rooted in the community. You would know that her mom, Lilia, was a former candidate and did very well. We have really, created a new move now in the community, and I'm very happy that she's hitting the ground, and we are behind her 100% and giving her all the support.
Ferdinand urges constituents to support the new candidate, Dr. Chandra Lee Haraxon. In other news at this time, the Ministry of Education has announced the results of the 2025 Caribbean Examinations Council CXC assessments, with St. Lucian students achieving their strongest overall performance in recent years. Acting Minister for Education, Pauline Antoine Prosper, revealed that the nation recorded a CSEC pass rate of 78.05%, the highest in the past 5 years. English A saw steady improvement, climbing to 85%, while Cape students delivered an exceptional overall pass rate of 96.8%, ranking St. Lucia 5th in the region.
Overall, 77% of candidates achieved passing grades, with English and social studies showing strong results. However, mathematics remains an area of concern. While many students reached the level of competence, too many remain at developing competence.
The government minister called for targeted interventions to close the gap. Acting Registrar of Examinations, Patterson Abraham, notes that despite challenges, St. Lucia continues to outperform the regional average. Finally, from us this morning, more than a decade after it was first introduced, the Freedom of Information Bill remains in limbo, with no clear timeline for becoming law. Information and Broadcasting Minister Dr. Ernest Hilaire confirmed last Tuesday that while the government has reviewed a draft inherited from the previous administration, the bill will undergo further consultation before moving forward.
It has been reviewed, and there's still going to be further consultation on it.
Given the ongoing challenges the media faces in its role of seeking information for the public, the proposed legislation is considered essential to the media's work. However, Dr. Hilaire did not give a time period for the bill to be ready to go to Parliament. That's the news. My name is Timothy Polio. Good morning. Join us at noon for our next News Major. Goodbye.
Muchos gracias. Merci beaucoup. Newsday. Stick around. It's the best morning. Hey, we have a fantastic show lined up for you guys. So just come back right here. In fact, don't even get up from the seat. Stay right there. We'll be right back. The number 101, what comes to mind? It's a great number, isn't it? Right? Well, I had pristine honor of sitting down with one of our last veterans in St. Lucia who just turned 101. It's big 100, all right? Mr. Reginald Cherebin. Let's hear about his story, his journey, and how he's landed here at the big 101. Listen, good morning once again, DBS family. Now, we have a very, very special story right here. First and foremost, it's the big birthday boy right here, big 101, Reginald Cherebin. How you doing this morning, Reginald?
Oh, just fine. Fine. No pain or anything like that. I just leave everything to the master.
So the big 101, and my gosh, to have seen 101 years on Earth, right in St. Lucia especially. And a little birdie told me that you are one of our last veterans.
Oh, yes, I remember that very well. And I'm very happy to know that I was a veteran. I did a lot to help people. You see what happened to me? I joined the army in Trinidad. I'm from Grenada. And then my mother is from Trinidad. So in those days, if you know you're young, they had bases built by the Americans, and a lot of people going to get work down there from all the islands, Antigua, all the places. Go down to Trinidad because they had a lot of work, bringing their bases and things like that.
I want to ask you though, so over all these years now, you have seen so much transformation when it comes to the different islands, St. Lucia and so on. What can you say is probably the biggest change that you've seen over the years when it comes to the Caribbean on the whole?
There's a lot of changes. Because in my day, they didn't have all the crime. I remember when I was transferred here, St. Lucia. I came to St. Lucia. Married a very nice woman. And you could like go to bed and leave the door open. Nobody worried. But now you're here nearly every day, you hear all crime. But this one shooting that one, and beating that one, and all that. Didn't have it in those days. But it's a different world. All over the world. All over the world.
To ask you one more question though, because unfortunately, I would love to sit here and really listen because it looks like you have so many amazing stories to tell, especially from the times of the army and so forth. All right. I want to ask you one more question to all the viewers out there who are watching, right? What is the biggest or best advice you could give to anyone out there watching? You have lived to see 101 years. It is an incredible milestone. What advice could you give to anybody out there in terms of life in general?
And I think that we have to learn our lesson. But God, we have to understand that we should love each other. We're not the same. We're not the same. But we must love each other. And one of the things I always, honesty is the best of policy. You have to be honest, and you have to praise God all the time. And the other thing that I want to say is that you should keep healthy. Some people overdo. They're drinking.
Let's say now, Reginald, happy birthday, of course, on behalf of the DBS family to you. Happy birthday. It is an incredible milestone that you have reached right now. And we do know that you will see many others. We are manifesting that right here. Of course, you live to see an amazing life. And of course, continue to do so. You have a loving family here with you, as always, taking care of you, here with you, and so forth. And of course, DBS family, let's just aspire to just live good, live clean, live healthy, be kind to everyone around us, and so forth, and just enjoy life to the best of our abilities. All right. Congratulations. Happy birthday once again to you, Reginald. Of course, it's DBS Morning. Stick around. We'll be right back. Reginald. And trust me, guys, that was only like 1% of, because like I told you, 101. There's a lot of stories he could give. That's all what he said was just 1 or 2 days. So imagine about all the others. All right. I had the pristine honor again to not only speak to him, as know the passion of service translates down, not just from him, but down to his daughter, Jackie. We all know Jackie of DBS family. We caught up before to talk about him and a book that he's written. Let's hear what Jackie has to say. Of course, good morning once again, DPS family. Now, recently we caught up with the big birthday boy, of course, Mr. Reginald Cherebin, celebrating his big 101. And in continuation of the celebration of his life, the major footprint that he has created landed on this earth. We're here with none other than Jackie to talk to us further about that. He has written a book, correct?
Yes, my dad has written a book. In fact, it's just completed, and we're looking to publish it now. And it's a book on his life, and it's called I Have Served. So most people would know him as the last standing veteran from World War II in St. Lucia. And he has served in a lot of ways. So not just in the army, but also he belonged to the Salvation Army Board, where he served as president one time, I think, and also as a board member for many years. In fact, he's the oldest Salvation Army Board member living. Yeah, and he got awards from them, from the Boothman Award and the Others Award. And he has also served in the capacity of sports, the Cycling Association, the Boxing Association. He's just been, tennis, of course. He was the head of the Tennis Association at one time. So he's worked a lot with young people and with sports. And he's always in some capacity serving the communities. And he has gotten awards from the government, the Lipito Award, and also an award, sports award as well, Lifetime Achievement Award. So he's done his part, I think, for 101. We are really celebrating him today. I'm very proud of him, and to know that I take care of him, been taking care of him for the last 5 years, and seeing a difference, because when he was 93, he was driving, he was going to the beach every morning at 6 o'clock and exercising, swimming, running the beach. And then he had a fall and he broke his hip and had surgery. So from then he was a bit incapacitated, but he was still walking with a walker. But in November last year, just after Veterans Day, he fell here in his home and he had another surgery. And at this age, it's kind of difficult for him to recover as he did before. So he's not really walking now. And but his mind is still sharp, and he's doing, talking to everybody on the phone, looking at the news, knowing everything that's going on in the world. So we're very blessed to have him like that. And it's just me and my brother survived now. My 2 other brothers have died, but my other brother is in Virginia, so I'm the only one here with him. Yes. Yeah.
I must say, wow, really has delivered a life of service to St. Lucia and the wider world, of course. Touching back to the book now, as to what stage is it right now, because I, as well as I know many of the solutions out there, just hearing just a little oomph you've given so far, we do look forward to just knowing so much more about him and his life and what he's given.
Yes, well, the book is, as I said, is called I Have Served. So it's a lot about his life from the time he was a little boy. My dad actually remembers back to when he was 5 years old. He can tell you detailed things of when he grew up in Grenada, because that's where he was born. And then, of course, he moved over to Trinidad when he was 17, joined the army there, and then went to Guyana, and then came to St. Lucia, met my mom, had 4 children here, went to Aruba, lived in Aruba for 13 years and worked with the Largo Hospital as a male nurse. So there he was serving too. And he's just done a lot, And so basically the book is all about his life and all the places he's lived and the people he's met and the things that he's done. It's actually very interesting, and he's completed it now, and now we're looking to get funding for publishing it because we have to publish it. Yes, but it is a very interesting book, I must say. Of his life.
I'm urging every private sector, even the government, to everyone out there who can, please. I mean, you hear these stories, you hear the life, you hear this inspiration that is given. Let's get some funding out there, guys. Let's get it going. Okay, it shouldn't even have to be a question at this point as to, you saying that, waiting on funding for publishing. It should be happening. All right, so guys, let's get the ball rolling. I have one more question for you though, because I know you yourself are a woman of service. Anyone who knows Jackie knows she's a woman of service. So that's where the inspiration for that came from. That's where it came from, Daddy. Down to you.
Very much so. I take after my dad in that respect, always trying to help people and being out there. I'm more in the arts spectrum and sector, and I do a lot of work with artists, musicians, and different artists, and in the arts, dancers, painters, whatever. That is where my passion lies. But I have a heart for people, so I do get that from him. Yes.
As you can see, Senator, you see how it works. The passion of serving came from Daddy down to daughter, and she's also spreading to everyone out there the same way. So let's also do the same back at home, all right? As we go to our daily lives, all right? Thank you so much, Jackie, for being with us on DBS this morning. Urging once again, guys, anyone out there who can, please support. Let's help get the funding to get this book out, because we all need to know about our culture, history, and the people within our community who have served and given back to the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me, and good morning to everybody.
Yes, one stick around. We'll be right back.
Good morning and welcome to this morning's SocaCize session. Leading the wine, we have Laurie, Susie, and Shani. Let's get ready to sweat with SocaCize. This warm-up routine is Savannah Grass by Kess the Band. Let's get moving. 4, 3, 2, beat your steel pan or your piece of iron. 3, 2, alternate the side, step together, and hey. 4, 3, 2, take it, and we gon' make them jump, roll and wind, waist side to side, let's go. Now we're frontline costumes. Let's go to the side and take it back and turn it, turn it, turn it. This side, let's go. Olado. Take it back. Turn it, turn it, turn it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hey! 4, 3, 2, 1, take it up and wind, wind. With 4, 3, 2, let's go! Olado! Hey, hey, turn it! Next side, let's go! Turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it! 4, 3, 2, 1, and arms up. 1, wave, and 4, 3, 2, 1. That was this morning's session. Thank you for choosing to flaunt with SocaCize St. Lucia. Have a wonderful day.
And of that, DBS family, all beautiful, amazing things must come to an end. But just for today, of course, tomorrow, same time, same place, catch us right back here on DBS This Morning. As you know, we always bring you some amazing content, the greatest stories around St. Lucia. Of course, go out, have an amazing day, drink some water, be kind to somebody around you, just spread the love as much as possible, all right? And you know already, tomorrow, same time, same place, right here, DBS This Morning. Catch us again. I'm your boy Vision, and I'm out.